The Millionaire's Son and the Maid's Kindness. In a lavish neighborhood, a wealthy businessman had a son who fell gravely ill. The doctors had given him only 1 hour to live. The father, distraught and overwhelmed, rushed home from work, his mind racing with despair. At home, the nanny or humble maid named Maria was caring for the child. She noticed the boy's fading spirit and decided to act. Instead of panicking, Maria filled the room with laughter, telling stories and singing songs. Her warmth began to bring the boy back to life. The businessman arrived just in time to see his son smiling, surrounded by the love of the maid. Maria's compassion and genuine care had ignited a spark of hope in the child. This moment transformed the father. He realized that wealth meant little without love and kindness. As the boy recovered, the businessman became a supporter of local charities, inspired by Maria's selflessness. In the end, it was a lesson in humanity that changed their lives forever, proving that true wealth lies in compassion and kindness. The story begins on a typical morning in the luxurious home of the millionaire, Mr. Thompson. His son, Alex, usually vibrant and full of life, woke up with a high fever. As days passed, the situation worsened, and medical visits yielded grim news. Alex had a rare illness, and time was running out. The family was consumed by worry, but Mr. Thompson was determined to find a solution, throwing money at every possible treatment. Maria, the devoted nanny, watched the family crumble under stress. Unlike the others, she took time to connect with Alex, sharing his favorite stories and creating a safe space filled with laughter. She understood that sometimes, emotional healing could be as crucial as medical treatment. Her presence brought comfort, but her efforts went largely unnoticed by Mr. Thompson, who was too wrapped up in despair as the clock ticked down. Maria suggested a day out in the garden, hoping fresh air would uplift Alex's spirits. Mr. Thompson reluctantly agreed. In the garden, surrounded by nature, Maria encouraged Alex to play, reminding him of his favorite games. For the first time in weeks, Alex laughed, a sound that seemed to awaken something within him. That laughter was a turning point. Witnessing the bond between his son and Maria, Mr. Thompson began to question his approach. Could love and care hold more power than money? Slowly, he started to shift his focus from treatments to simply being present for his son. As days turned into weeks, Alex's health gradually improved. Maria's nurturing spirit had brought joy back into his life. With a renewed sense of hope, Mr. Thompson made a life-altering decision. He pledged to spend more time with his family and support community initiatives, recognizing the impact of kindness. Months later, Alex was a different child, healthy and happy. The experience had changed Mr. Thompson as well. He established a foundation to help families facing similar hardships, driven by Maria's example. The once wealthy businessman learned the true meaning of wealth, investing in the happiness of others. With the foundation ready to launch, Mr. Thompson organized a grand event to raise awareness and funds. The community buzzed with excitement as invitations were sent to local families, businesses, and influential figures. Maria helped plan the event, ensuring it reflected the values of love and kindness. On the day of the launch, attendees were captivated by the stories of families who had benefited from similar initiatives. Maria shared her journey with Alex, moving everyone to tears. Her heartfelt words resonated deeply, inspiring people to contribute generously. The success of the event exceeded expectations, raising substantial funds. Mr. Thompson realized that his past focus on wealth had isolated him from the community. Now, he was determined to make a difference. He encouraged other wealthy families to get involved, emphasizing that true fulfillment comes from giving back. Inspired by Maria's story, many stepped up to volunteer. They began organizing workshops and support groups, creating a network of compassion that reached far beyond financial assistance. As the foundation grew, challenges emerged. Some wealthy donors were only interested in publicity, not genuine change. Mr. Thompson faced the dilemma of balancing financial support with the foundation's mission of kindness. He sought Maria's advice, who reminded him that authenticity would always shine through. Together, they implemented stricter guidelines, ensuring that contributions aligned with the foundation's values. This commitment fostered a genuine community spirit, attracting individuals who truly cared. With each successful initiative, the foundation's impact expanded. Families shared their stories of resilience, creating a ripple effect of hope. Maria started a mentorship program for single parents, offering them skills and support to improve their circumstances. Mr. Thompson witnessed the transformative power of community support and realized how far they had come. The bond between him, Alex, and Maria deepened, rooted in shared experiences and mutual respect. As the foundation gained recognition, Mr. Thompson received an award for his philanthropic efforts. During his acceptance speech, he emphasized Maria's role in shaping his understanding of true wealth. He spoke about the importance of kindness and community, moving many to reflect on their own contributions. After the ceremony, he approached Maria, thanking her for her unwavering dedication. She humbly reminded him that it was the collective effort of many that made change possible. Years later, the foundation thrived, impacting lives across the region. Alex had grown into a compassionate young man, inspired by his father and Maria. Together, they continued to advocate for kindness, working on projects that promoted unity and support. In a heartfelt gesture, they decided to name a new community center after Maria. It became a place where families could gather, share stories, and find support, a living testament to the power of love and kindness. As the sun set on the community center's opening day, Mr. Thompson, Maria, and Alex stood together, reflecting on their journey. They had transformed their pain into purpose, creating a legacy that would endure for generations. With the community center thriving, a new challenge arose. The local school faced budget cuts, threatening crucial programs for underprivileged children. Mr. Thompson and Maria recognized that education was a cornerstone of the community's future and decided to take action. They organized a fundraising campaign at the community center, inviting families, local businesses, and schools to participate. The event featured games, food stalls, and talent shows, creating a festive atmosphere. The fundraising event exceeded their expectations. The turnout was incredible, with families coming together to support a common cause. Alex took the stage to share his journey, inspiring the crowd with his story of recovery and resilience. Maria organized workshops on financial literacy and creative arts for children, ensuring that every child had the opportunity to thrive. The community rallied behind these efforts, fostering a spirit of unity and determination. Despite the success of the event, Mr. Thompson faced self-doubt. He worried about whether their efforts would truly make a difference. Maria reassured him, reminding him that every small action mattered. They met with the school administration to discuss long-term solutions, focusing on sustainable funding rather than one-time donations. They began exploring partnerships with local businesses, encouraging them to invest in the future of the community. Slowly but surely, their efforts began to yield results. Months later, a partnership was formed between the foundation and the local school district, leading to a scholarship program for deserving students. This initiative provided educational resources, mentoring, and support, empowering children to pursue their dreams. Maria led workshops for parents, helping them understand how to advocate for their children's education. The community became a beacon of hope, inspiring neighboring towns to follow suit. As the foundation continued to grow, Alex expressed his desire to carry on the family legacy. Inspired by his father and Maria, he created a youth advisory board within the foundation. This board allowed young people to voice their ideas and concerns, fostering a new generation of leaders dedicated to service. Mr. Thompson and Maria supported Alex's initiative, understanding the importance of empowering youth to shape their community's future. With success came challenges. A sudden economic downturn threatened the foundation's funding, putting many programs at risk. Mr. Thompson felt the weight of responsibility, fearing they might lose everything they had built. Maria encouraged him to stay resilient and focus on their mission. They held a town hall meeting, where community members shared their thoughts and concerns. This transparency fostered trust, rallying support in the face of adversity. Through teamwork and dedication, the community banded together to raise funds and support one another. Neighbors organized bake sales, car washes, and community events to keep the foundation afloat. Mr. Thompson was moved by the unwavering support of the community, realizing that together, they could overcome any challenge. After weathering the storm, the foundation celebrated its 10-year anniversary. The event was a testament to their collective impact, showcasing the stories of families transformed through education and kindness. Maria was honored for her dedication, receiving heartfelt accolades from those she had helped. Mr. Thompson acknowledged that it was Maria's unwavering spirit that had ignited the community's passion for giving back. As the sun set on the anniversary celebration, Mr. Thompson, Maria, and Alex gathered at the community center. They discussed their vision for the future, expanding the foundation's reach, creating new programs, and inspiring more people to join their mission. They understood that their journey was far from over, but together, they were committed to a lifetime of service and kindness, ensuring that love and compassion would always prevail. Following the anniversary celebration, the foundation launched a campaign titled One Act of Kindness. The goal was to encourage every community member to perform at least one act of kindness each month. The initiative was met with enthusiasm, and stories of kindness began to emerge, inspiring others to join in. Alex took charge of documenting these acts through social media, sharing powerful stories that showcased the community's spirit. The campaign gained traction, connecting people in ways that strengthened relationships and fostered a sense of belonging. As the campaign gained momentum, Mr. Thompson received inquiries from neighboring communities about starting similar initiatives. Inspired by this interest, he organized a regional kindness conference, inviting speakers, leaders, and community organizers to share their experiences. Maria facilitated workshops on creating a culture of kindness, while Alex led sessions on using social media for positive change. The conference was a resounding success, igniting a movement that spread far beyond their town. Months passed, and the One Act of Kindness campaign transformed into a national initiative. Schools, businesses, and community groups began adopting the concept, resulting in a ripple effect that inspired kindness across the country. People shared stories of support, from small gestures like helping a neighbor to larger efforts like organizing food drives for the homeless. The media picked up the movement, showcasing the positive impact of collective kindness. Amidst the growth, Mr. Thompson took time to reflect on the journey. He realized how much he had changed, understanding that true fulfillment comes from the connections we build and the lives we touch. Maria, too, experienced personal growth, embracing her role as a leader in the community. Together, they began mentoring others, sharing their insights on leadership, resilience, and the importance of giving back. Their legacy of kindness inspired countless individuals to take on leadership roles, ensuring the movement would continue to thrive as the kindness movement flourished. Alex expressed a desire to travel and learn from other cultures. He believed that understanding different perspectives would enhance their mission. Mr. Thompson and Maria encouraged him to embark on this adventure, knowing it would enrich his understanding of global kindness. With their blessing, Alex traveled to various countries, participating in community service projects and learning how different cultures practiced kindness. His experiences deepened his appreciation for humanity and strengthened his commitment to making a difference. Upon his return, Alex shared inspiring stories from his travels. He highlighted how kindness transcended borders and brought people together, no matter their background. Inspired by his experiences, he organized a cultural exchange program at the community center, encouraging local youth to engage with diverse cultures. The program fostered friendships and understanding, further solidifying the community's commitment to inclusivity and compassion. As the foundation continued to evolve, Mr. Thompson and Maria realized it was time to establish a board of youth advisors. This board would empower young leaders to contribute their ideas and perspectives to the foundation's direction. Alex became one of the first members, working alongside peers to design new initiatives and programs that resonated with their generation. This collaborative approach ensured the foundation stayed relevant and impactful. To celebrate the success of the cultural exchange program, the foundation organized a multicultural festival. Families from various backgrounds came together to showcase their traditions through food, music, and dance. The festival not only highlighted the beauty of diversity but also reinforced the importance of kindness and acceptance. The event became an annual tradition, fostering a spirit of unity and respect within the community. Years later, as the foundation marked its 20th anniversary, Mr. Thompson, Maria, and Alex reflected on their incredible journey. They marveled at the growth of the foundation, the lives they had touched, and the love that had flourished within their community. Maria spoke about how kindness had become a way of life, ingrained in the fabric of their town. Mr. Thompson acknowledged the invaluable lessons learned that real wealth comes from connection, compassion, and community. As they celebrated the milestone, Mr. Thompson, Maria, and Alex looked toward the future. They envisioned a world where kindness was not just an initiative but a daily practice for everyone. Together, they committed to continue their mission, nurturing future generations to be leaders in kindness. The legacy they had built would endure, inspiring others to embrace the transformative power of compassion, ensuring that the spirit of kindness would shine brightly for years to come. The end.